Hello Cobrats and welcome back to Pikmin 2. I'm kind of short on time and I'm TryclydeTamer. It's time to go to the Glutton's kitchen before the day ends and make use of the utmostness of my time. Interesting, my odor detectors are reacting a strong scent blast from the hole. For one, I'm a robot, so how can I smell it? And he's already mentioning that he wouldn't be able to rate it, so he must already be a advanced enough robot to be able to actually smell it, for one. So, to the Glutton's kitchen we go with 75 of our Pikmin. Our main color of Pikmin for here would be yellow, since there's a lot of electricity. So, level 1 of the Glutton's kitchen, let's get to it. Alright, we got a lot of dwarf bulbers here. Is it hinting to something? Okay, maybe not quite to what would apply for this sub-level. Nope, be eating things. The purples always seem to home in weird when it comes to dwarf bullbears of all enemies, because, I don't know, I guess it must be like they're somewhat more complex shape, since they seem a little bit more bulbous and lanky than, like, you know, the red ones and pretty much any other ones, since they are bullbears rather than bulborbs. There's like bullborb, bullbear, and bullblacks, but it's weird because Empress Bullblacks births, bullborbs. Things are weird. Evolution, man. It's cray. Alright, let's just toss as many Pikmin as we can, either to do the fighting or to be weird. Come on, how's like none of it hitting it on the head? And how is he not going to eat anything yet? Not like I'm complaining. We got another Mario paint saying, even though it's more of a watercolor paint. Actually, no, it's not watercolor. That actually does apply to paint. It looks like there was something that appeared in the background for a second there. Ah, this sub-level's fun. There's a toy train track all around. Reminds me of the old days where I used to play with Thomas the Train stuff all the time. There's also items that are always like high up like this. I don't even know why I'm tossing them from such far away places. And I called them back. Okay, we got some cloaking burrowness, and we also got breadbugs here, so definitely watch your treasures. Yeah, and like basically for breadbugs, well, they were in Pikmin 1, but if you don't really know the science behind them, you could basically kill an enemy, and they like to go for things and carry them back to their nests, and until you actually kill it, it wouldn't be able to come out of its nest. So it's best to weaken them down before they do said things to your said nest. That doesn't even make sense. Okay, do a little bit of damage to him, because like if you carry things back and counter attack him, you can actually hit his head and do a little bit of damage, but the extra damage that I did there would cause him to die. And watch out for the shear rubs, and I guess it would be best to put a purple on him, because pretty much only one Pikmin can be on it, and purple Pikmin definitely counteract that. It's another soda can, squirt, grapefruit juice. That'd be kind of weird. It's like a soda kind of thing, but grapefruit. Weird stuff. Ooh, sub-level 3. I believe this is the sub-level that caused me to halt 8-day runs. Okay, nope, not quite. The one with the bull bear would be the one, but the main thing here is this puffy blowhog blowing your Pikmin everywhere, and that could knock them into all these electricity bearing things. And we got a golden candy pop. A golden Pikmin would be awesome to have. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, no. I was thinking about converting whites to yellows, but you know what, I'm just gonna throw one yellow in just to add it to the Pikmopedia. And we got some kind of toy, whatever this is. What is this even supposed to be? Castanets, or what the internet is called. Okay, sub-level 4. This right here is definitely the sub-level, because I heard some dwarf bull bears doing their things, and ooh, the mother was in a different location. And we always got breadbugs around here, so I always like to do that initial set of damage. Gotta be careful for when the bull bear comes around, though. Probably just gonna bitter spray it. Ooh, he's coming my way at full speed, so what I'm gonna do is throw you there and kind of bunch everybody together, and then burp and kill you, and then just like kill it, please, before it breaks out. Okay, good. No problem whatsoever, really. And as always, remember to carry its body back, or else it will regenerate. But you don't really have to worry if you just take it down while it's stoned. Some chocolate! That white Pikmin is dancing kind of weirdly. They're trying to come back to me, but white goodness. All my treasures were like jumbled on one side of the maps. Invigorator, because there's coffee, but the coffee itself is a real invigorator. Because I wanted to go over the slides and everything, but at least the bull bear's out of the way, and it's kind of just like having fun while avoiding death. Sub-level 5, we got some platters around the area that actually more applies for the food things, even though our treasures have been related to food. Yeah, because Mario Paint is definitely food. And, well, the Invigorator was just relating to food. Let's try this again with about, 100% less death. This sub-level was a mess of cannon beetles and treasures getting dislocated awkwardly. There was a Queen Candy Bud here, as well as that obvious, Violet Candy Bud, so I was kind of hesitating before flowering up my Pikmin, but now all the enemies are dead, so let's get to the treasuring. Reindeer antlers help you watch TV even better. It's a sulking antenna. It's a party with the fixed broken hat boom cone. Yeah, talk through it, it'll probably make your voice sound more concentrated and loud and stuff. Alright, this cave wasn't really too big. This is the final floor here. And the big guy here is the giant Breadbug. And the main thing here is all the enemies like to carry things back. There's some ham being carried back, but the main thing here is to disable all the electricity and then focus on the treasures, because the treasures won't disappear. So you could say that the giant Breadbug has its own music, because this is the only sub-level in the game that has this specific song playing. And yeah, he takes a couple extra hits. Okay, he's defeated, and right under him is a eraser. Yeah, he's disappeared, and they're grabbing the giant Breadbug instead of the treasure. Processing, how bizarre, an item appears with all that freakish creature. Must have been a greedy beast to swallow something like this. Yeah, why would he eat an eraser? The dream material. This intriguing material does not conduct electricity. Like, if there was like a giant eraser, like, would you sleep on it? So yeah. It's rubber, so it's going to block us from electric attacks, and it's going to be good for the captains, if only it could apply to the Pikmin. Here's something I had for breakfast, except it was a little bit more broken up and a little bit less red in the middle. Hideous visual, yeah, it doesn't really look like the best egg ever. Another breakfast item, because you eat erasers for breakfast too. Maybe you're like, doing homework. Like, maybe you're like in college, and you have to have a full course breakfast of one piece of ham, one donut, one egg, one of everything. And man, I'd just like grab my screen and take a bite out of that if I could. The meat of champions, because it's piggy stuff. So we're done with the Glutton's Kitchen. Until next time on Let's Play Pikmin 2, where we start heading for the very last cave in the perplexing pool, and the last, I hope, above ground treasure, which is going to suck all around. Do not toast yourself.